Julian, you have a beard?
Okay, there we go. Alright.
You have a beard, Julian?
I've always had a beard. I've had a beard since the quarantine started. Just because I've been too lazy to shave, and now I'm actually taking care of it, so it looks pretty epic now. You didn't know? You haven't seen me trying to grow this shit?
No?
I've had this for like... Yeah, I've had this for like a really long time now. I didn't... Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever shown you that, so yeah, this is probably like a crazy reveal for you. But yeah, I have a beard now. Fucking deal with it, loser.
This is so weird because you actually like are starting to like look like an adult.
I mean, I am 18 now. I'm legally allowed to just go to the fucking coffee shop and get weed without any repercussions, so like...
Come on. Oh my god, I can't post that, dude.
I'm sorry. It's apple juice. It's not... It's apple juice. I'm just drinking apple juice. Don't worry about it.
Go down. You look...
Okay, I got... Okay, alright.
Legal drinking age.
Here?
Yeah.
18.
Okay. It's legal, guys.
I'm legally allowed to do this shit.
Alright, it's legal. So,
I'm literally legally allowed to do this shit.
Alright. Dude, playing Half-Life has been very interesting.
Yeah, the original, because like through Swen you're playing the full original thing.
It's been really interesting because Black Mesa is like such a crazy improvement, and if you only play that, it's like...
I've never played that. I would like to, but...
You would love it.
Yeah, I probably would.
It's like the original Half-Life, but in like better than Half-Life 2.
Yeah, I would probably come.
Yeah, I know. It's like how it's meant to be. But the outdated level design is still very much so preserved.
Yeah, it's just they tried to keep the whole level design and enemy design and everything as faithful as they could be. They just tried to paint like a pretty picture over it.
People would be mad if they changed the level design. I'm not like mad about that. I just I think sometimes I get really annoyed with it because it's like eating so loud. You mute. Can you mute, please? Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't mute. I just turned my sensitivity up.
It's a little weird seeing you with the beard, man. I'm sorry. It's like...
Really? You'll get used to it. Don't worry about it. Have you really never seen me with a beard? That's so trippy. That only goes to show how long I haven't actually shown my face. I've had this since like...
You look like You look like a true European now.
Wait. Yeah, that's true. People keep comparing me to Jesus Christ now. It's not even funny anymore.
You look a little bit like my dad.
I have no idea what your dad looks like.
Dude,
but that's very reassuring.
You actually look like we could be related.
I feel like that... No, okay, but you know what? I feel like that goes for every fucking... Listen, man, that goes for every South American on the planet. So don't even tread that.
Where are you from?
Where am I originally from? My parents are from... Like, yeah, my parents are full on from South America.
Where?
Like, my dad is from Chile.
Oh.
My mom's from Argentina, so... And it's funny because they both met here in the Netherlands. And those two countries are like right next to each other, so it's like fucking crazy how that happened.
Yeah.
Just eating dinner, just casually. Sick, man.
This is good shit.
Yeah, it looks like it's really good shit. Dude, the only thing I can imagine when you do that is the fucking video of Tyler One just going like with the plate and just everything fucking falls down. But yeah, I've had the beard since definitely since August, July.
Dude,
Like,
I just realized I kind of got a mess back here. I think this goes to show. I'm gonna move it there. Oh, I have
probably sooner. Actually, I've had this thing for like the majority of 2020.
actually, let me put something. Damn, I didn't think this out enough. Hold on. This is the first Betacast in 9 years. Give me a break. Give me a break. All right, I got.
It's really fucking mad.
I got just the thing.
You can't see it, but my cat is on my lap this entire time. She's aching for attention. Maybe I can try and get her in on screen. Wait.
There we go.
Yeah, wait, hold up.
That's something I'm a little more proud of. Oh my god. Oh my.
Hello Kitty moment.
So fucking little bitch.
She always does this. She just begs for attention and just sits on my lap and shit. She loves to fucking bury her nails in my knees, in my legs. She loves to just.
Do I call this Betacast 3? Or Betacast?
You can do that. Dude, you know what I had happened to me pretty fucking recently? I had this random person on Discord just hit me up. I didn't know who they were, and they were just like, hey man, when are you gonna start making shit again? And I'm just like, God damn it. Why me? Why does this have to happen to me? Like, I told them I was planning to make shit, but like, school was just fucking me up. The worst part is they friend requested me not a long time ago. I'm like, okay.
Are you?
Well, I want to. I really do. But like, because I have ideas, right? I have really good ideas that I could translate into like. It's nothing like what I used to do, but I have ideas.
Or like.
I have good ideas that could work well for just content. It's nothing like what I used to. It's not gonna be fucking a revival of Flash Bits or whatever. Like, no.
Well, I'm better than you, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's common knowledge, of course. I didn't try to fucking deny that fact.
Dude,
no, but
yeah.
If I ever find free time, there's definitely like I have an idea for like an animated series I wanted. That I just have to find the time because obviously I'm just deep in shit right now. But like in the next holiday, maybe I could try and get something out.
You know what's interesting is
Call this Betacast 3.
Yeah?
Do that. Right. Yeah, people fucking be like, holy shit, dude, it's coming back. I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
Dude, if you call this Betacast 3 and you will like upload this archived fucking thing.
Oh, I'll just I don't. What am I gonna do for this?
Because no one's gonna watch this right now. Nobody is gonna fucking.
Let me check.
So.
Let me check. Who's watching? Oh, CJ.
CJ's in here. Hey CJ, look what happened.
We're doing live. Oh, I should just call it Betacast Live, right? Yeah, I should call it that.
Fuck yeah, let's do that.
featuring Flipyard.
Featuring epic guest.
Flipyard is overseas and it's fucking really late.
Flipyard from the future.
I've been playing a lot of video games, man. Who's
The only fucking video game. The only video. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the live Betacast experience. Now it's my turn to work to the microphone and talk about relevant topics. Remember Fall Guys? Yeah, me neither. Alright, let's move on to the next topic.
Yeah, I gotta get my dad out of a room. He's stuck in a room, so I have to...
He's stuck in a room.
Yeah, I have to unlock the door for him.
Alright, good luck with that. Alright, I'm you know what? I'm gonna be a good podcast member, podcast guest. I'm gonna tune into the stream and see what people are saying, because I actually have no fucking what's going on. Beta TV on YouTube. Come on, that's K-pop. I don't want K-pop. There you go. All right. Oh, there it is. Betacast live. The true experience. All right. Who the fuck is watching this except for? I demand my mod ship back. I'm sorry, CJ. That's not something I'm in control of. You gotta hit the true member up for that. Holy shit. Was that the real Santi television?
Oh, I gotta close the door. Sorry, Lucas.
Of course. What else but...
Okay, so... Let's see, CJ's probably said something by now, because he's just like that. Oh.
He said he wants his mod ship back.
Oh, well...
What are you gonna do, Santi? What's gonna happen? I am viewing the thing right now. Yeah, I'm viewing the stream.
Okay. Well. No,
yeah.
No,
sorry to get your hopes up.
CJ, even though you probably deserve it.
Hey man, CJ, how have you been? I haven't spoken to you in fucking years.
What moderating are you even doing, huh?
No, he's keeping. No, listen, man. Oh man, you have the same profile picture you had since fucking 2016. That is a fucking trip. CJ, how are you doing, man? I haven't
crazy
spoken.
He has a beard. Julian has a beard.
What? I have a beard now.
Oh, sorry.
I actually have to tie my hair now because it's that fucking long. Like I have to put it in like a ponytail. I have a fucking ponytail, dude. Isn't that fucking crazy, dude? Remember when I had fat on my face, and we used to talk about fucking obscure Flash games that nobody remembers. Yeah, man, I'm old now.
I
actually have back problems now.
A Riddle School collection on Steam. because they were asking him to do it, because of
really
Stickman shit.
Oh, that's on Steam now. Oh, right. That is on Steam. I mean,
and the guy was like, "That's just not gonna happen," because.
I mean, I could see that because I know the creator, and like what he's like. I wouldn't see Jonah Chrome doing that. I don't think he gives enough of a shit.
Yeah, because he's like, well, I would have to just redo the games because they're just so fucking out of date.
Because they're so old. There's so much wrong with them. Like if you go back to like the creator commentaries, he will constantly criticize all of the problems with the old games. So like, he might as well do it, but he won't because whatever the fucking cares. It's Riddle School.
People will be like, Riddle School, oh my god! I'm like, no.
It's on Steam. I'm gonna pay money for this. I remember playing through the entirety of all of the Riddle School games, purely for the video. That's a fucking awful video. I hate that video so much.
What do you mean?
It's bad. It's bad. All of my old shit is bad, dude. I really don't like it.
No, watch
Like,
it.
I look back. No. No. That's not what we're gonna do for the revival of the fucking Betacast. The last thing people would want to see is fucking, like, let's rewatch old videos. Yeah, fuck yeah. No. No, let's not do that.
Let's see what CJ says. Let's see.
CJ is the deciding factor for this. Santi, I hope you know that if you ever upload the archived version of this, like... That's true.
You put passion into those vids.
That's true. But if I look back at them now, they don't hold up. I don't think they do. A very few hold up. I think the only one that holds up is the Fancy Pants video.
Well, that's just how it is when you make videos in middle school. I mean...
Yeah. I was 14 when I made those things, dude. Like, come on. Like...
Better Call No Life is terrible.
Dude, I remember watching the very first, like, episodes of that shit. I was like, dude, this is fucking epic. This is fucking...
This is great. And you know what?
This is gamer. This is a real thing.
The reason why No Life died is because I'm like, oh... Because Alex would keep...
No one gets it. No one gets it.
No, here's why Better Call Saul. It's actually not even that. It's not even that. It's because Alex would keep telling me like, oh, you're just doing like you're just taking a picture from fucking Google shit.
Yeah.
You gotta animate it. And then they would tell like, you gotta animate it, Santi.
You gotta put more effort into this. You gotta put your heart into this. You gotta fucking spend more time.
And so I went and like I scripted it out. I'm like, I planned out a season, dude. I did this whole thing. It was I was like really into it, man.
So much work. So much. Nah, is it even worth it when the only people who really appreciate it are like the small friend group? Like, nah, bro. Nah.
You know what's weird?
No,
You know what's weird? They have like hundreds.
But it's the
of
same
views.
thing. Really?
Yeah, like hundreds of views. All of them have like 200, 300 views. What the fuck?
What?
It's like,
It's like a saga, dude. People follow that shit.
they're like,
No.
no, stop, no.
No, we're not getting fucking Betacle season 2 now, dude. Fucking. No, I feel like it's a very similar problem with or not similar, but comparable with Flash bits, where it's like, because Flash is so old right now, and especially now that Flash has just been discontinued entirely by Adobe. Even if I would continue the series, there would be no point, because it's just like everybody knows Flash games, right? Everyone's aware of their impact and what they mean for like the internet.
I don't think people watch those kinds of videos for the sake of like being educated.
No, you don't think so?
In some cases, yeah. Like if the game is obscure enough.
Because it was kind of the whole point of the series to kind of let people know that this was a thing,
I
and that
didn't know any
that
of these
had an
things were a
impact.
thing, but like,
Oh,
say, like,
okay.
It depends what kind of like YouTubers you're talking about. So
Yeah, but I slowly came to realize that I wasn't the only person who really like experienced those things the way that I did, and that a lot of people actually just experienced that on their own, and that simply reminding them was nothing more than just being like, hey, remember that this exists, you know? And then that's about it. So at one point, I really didn't see the point in it anymore. It's around the time when I started to experiment with different series, like, you know, the whole this and that thing, which I don't think was that bad of an idea, actually. I sometimes think about that. I'm like, hey, I could actually do a legitimate game review show.
I didn't watch those. I don't watch your videos.
You didn't?
I didn't watch anything
No,
with
you
your
don't.
flash bits. I'm like, give me flash bits, give me flash bits.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I
I
think
wouldn't
right
want to
now,
watch anything else.
if I would ever make anything on my channel, it would just be shit to promote my art career. Really. I would just directly link it to either my portfolio or my Twitter.
I've been saying that you have like you have an art career and you're not using your fucking 1,000
I
subscribers.
know. That's why lately I've been like, okay, I have to use this channel because like I have an audience. Well, okay, I don't because I've abandoned it for like years, but like I still have a channel that has like numbers.
Oh yeah, they could pop
So
up. Dude, the fact that a guy even contacted you on Discord to ask you,
yeah, right. That's crazy,
like, come on, man.
dude.
I would kill
You know
for
what?
that shit. Dude, give me your stream key. Give me your stream key.
No. I've been thinking of that too. I will probably do. That's probably the first thing I will ever do. Is stream because I think I could actually. People like that, you know. Seeing someone. No,
Give
fuck
me your
off. I'm not
stream
giving you.
key.
I'm not giving you my stream key. I'm not giving you my stream key.
That way
But
I get to have viewers and then like
I will stream. You know what? Maybe as a one-off thing, or just maybe a frequent thing. You know what? Why not? I don't even give a shit. Actually, you can do that. I honestly don't care. But yeah, you know, one other recent thing that happened that I discovered, which actually wasn't that recent, but it might explain why that video blew up so hard as it did. Do you remember the Madness Combat video I did?
yeah.
As a joke, I was in a call with like Alex and Jake, and as a joke, they looked it up on the internet. They just looked up Flipyard Madness Combat, and they stumbled upon a link, which led to a Reddit about Madness Combat, like a subreddit. Someone actually took the video that I made and shared it on the subreddit, and it got a bunch of like. Yeah, and it got a bunch of like upvotes and comments and shit. I never knew about that. I never knew about that until. Well, it's one of the reasons I'm assuming that it blew up so hard because of that,
Dude,
and that really like woke me. I was like, what? Like, because they shared it like not long after I uploaded it, but I only discovered that like years after. So I was like, shit.
That's so crazy.
Dude, fuck. It is. It really is. I'm like, fuck, because that video has like 50K views now, and it's like, what the fuck?
Because the Reddit views propel it, and then they like it, they comment, and then it reaches other parts of Madness Combat, and then it gets recommended in people who like that.
Right, because it's still a community. It's still a community. CJ just said, I'm reading the comments. CJ suggested, should I learn how to edit and revise Betacast in life? No.
Yes.
No. It's not worth. No, don't do it.
Yes.
It's not worth. It's not worth your time. Don't listen to it. Don't do it. Please don't go through that.
If somebody else does Betacast in life for me, I'm totally dude. I swear, I would love that. That would be the best, dude. And CJ's the perfect person to do it. I'll upload it.
He would. That's the worst part. He's totally serious. He would do that.
Dude, I'm serious. If anyone just feeds me content to post, like, fuck it.
He also asked if there was a Betacall server V4. There's not. There's no server.
Discord?
Yeah.
Dude, no, I'm not gonna manage a Discord server for like 10 people.
Fuck that. Why would you do that?
No.
Why do you think I abandoned mine? It's like, fuck off. I don't care. It's too much. Like, if I don't do anything with my channel, why would I run a Discord?
There were people in your Discord that like didn't know you, right?
Yeah, a lot.
That's crazy.
There were enough people that I actually had no idea who they were. Dude, wait a minute, because the Discord right now has been completely fucking destroyed by like Alex. He called it the All Right Mate Fan Club.
That's what.
It's awful. The icon is just like a picture of fucking Tyler, the creator. But legitimately, like I go to like the announcement tab or any other fucking like really shitty chats that I made, and I legitimately see people adding me and just asking me like, where are you? Like, what are you doing?
Bro,
I was like, okay.
Alex is watching this, so I gotta say, dude, something about Alex. Like,
Alex is watching this.
No, he'll watch this later. He's like,
Oh.
Dude, Alex really. Oh, this doesn't make any sense. Alex is Star Leader 09 from Betacast No Life.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't even say that. I mean, it doesn't matter because nobody cares. But like, don't just piss him off.
No, dude, there was a whole live stream. He thinks that shit is hilarious. Dude, for a while I had Sebas confused about who was who. Dude, so I would tell him that Jake was alright, mate. And Julian was consequence.
No, but like, dude, what's the point? Like, it doesn't even matter.
Dude, I
like,
tells Julian and Sebas, and like, eventually I did that with Gabby, but like, she figured it out. But like, she kind of played along. There's like a whole stream where Alex came on with several accounts saying, I'm Alex, and I'm Alex, and I'm Alex, and then CJ's like, I'm Alex, and fucking
no, dude.
You know how he is with his accounts? He likes fucking doing that. And then with his accounts, and I don't even know how he did this. With his accounts, he had like a dialogue.
Well, yeah. And he would do that. He would always do that. He would make fake accounts, and for some reason, he would create a dialogue within those fake accounts. So he would be like, hey man, what's up? Hey, fuck you. Hey man, why are you like this to me? Why do you insult?
It was like Peter Griffin.
Die, fucking ass.
I'm gonna have to look at that stream again, dude, because it was so funny. I was just playing.
It is. No, Alex is a madman. I have never met someone as fucking inherently chaotic and fucking like impulsive as Alex.
I have.
Well, I mean, I can name a few people, including a certain Finnish man.
Fucking Brandon Ho, fucking crazy motherfucker. His last name is Ho.
But no, Alex is the special. He has entered the special realm of like just sheer madness. I feel like sheer like just he's so quick to just fucking make do this stupid shit. Where you're like, okay, he's genuinely fooled me a few times with his fake accounts. He has genuinely got me. He has genuinely like made me believe that some random. Remember the I love Flipyard thing. Remember the like fantastic Flipyard. That was it. I was for a full day. I was convinced that some rando made a fucking fan account for me, and I was terrified. I was horrified, dude. And I was like, no, this is not real. This is not real. I was convinced he actually fooled me. So, you know, there's
been a few times where I'm like, is this Alex? Because
yeah.
Because an account will pop in to the fucking stream, and it's like...
You inherently assume it's like, okay, this is Alex.
He would pop in before All Right Mate or Gotcha Kush.
Yeah.
And so it's like, is this Alex? Dude, no one knows what I'm talking about if they're not in the friend group. Fuck, we need to change the subject. Well, okay, but here's the thing. Dude, when I met Jake and Alex, that was weird. That was really weird, okay? Dude, that was really weird.
You want to know the weirdest thing that I still don't really know how it even happened? The first interaction, like legitimate interaction me and Jake ever had. I just joined the server, and not even a couple of days later, after I joined, like, you know, Alex's server with like the gotcha shit, Jake just DM'd me, and then he called me through DMs at random for no reason. He just called me, and I was just like, okay, I never used Discord, so I was like, why not? And it was the most awkward call I've ever experienced through Discord. I was just like, he was like, yo, what's up? Not much. I'm just doing some homework. Oh, cool. And then we just fucking, it was like silence, and then we just talked like a few times. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Who is this guy? And since then, we just started talking more and more, and that's how I got to know him. And it's so crazy because he even explained to me that simply calling me out of the blue was like such an out of character thing for him to do. Like, he wouldn't normally do that, but he just did. So it's like, what? How the fuck does that happen?
It's crazy. You know how me and Alex met.
Yeah. You've told me.
That's the crazier thing. That's even wilder. I mean, like, that is a fucking crazy coincidence, dude. The fact that, like, I was just watching a random Mama Max stream that day.
Yeah.
And then I decide to see if anybody wants to join. And, like, this is the most outlandish shit when you really think about it. It's like, I wanted to see if anybody wanted to join my my YouTube Poop Simpsons collab who was watching the Mama Max stream.
It is like the most obscure thing. And then he was like, hey,
and then he's
this
like,
person...
Sure, why not? Dude, can you believe that?
What the fuck? How does that happen? How does that shit happen? That's like so wild.
And now we're talking here. And you're making my album cover.
That is, dude.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
It's really weird.
Cause when like my first introduction to you, right? Because I already knew Alex and Jake beforehand, like for like a week or something. I was like, oh, these are some random fucking people I know on the internet. And then they would talk about you, and they would share like your videos with me and your shit and your podcast. Dude, I vividly remember like listening to like the first Betacast episode ever while doing homework for high school. And I remember listening to that and thinking, this is a pretty good podcast. I like these guys. These are pretty cool. I was fucking like 13, 14. Back in the day, I would watch your videos and think, dude, this guy's funny. This is good shit. I like this dude. And through that, I would like join calls with you and shit, and like,
way too good.
It's so weird.
That is way too good, dude. Cause
it's so
listen
weird,
to the
dude.
Betacast podcast again. Listen to the
Very first one, dude. Oh, I can't. Dude, but it was so cool.
Went back the other day, and for some reason, I was like, I need to post this. I need to make a new channel for the podcast. I'm not for that.
Dude, I would, okay. I think the main thing that pulled me towards the whole like Beta has no life thing and the whole like creative process behind it was, I think it was Hodarko, because Hodarko was doing shit back then as well. He was like very active in the Discord, and I would see him post like random experimental shit he would make for like Beta Class.
He probably made the best content at that moment.
Yeah, he's still like, I sometimes see his art. No, on Twitter, he still posts like art that he makes, and it's honestly really cool.
I haven't seen that guy in a while.
He doesn't post a lot. It's very infrequent, but when he does post like shit, it's very like cool. He's still as experimental as he's ever been, but I enjoy it a lot. I like his stuff. But it was I would look at the chat, I would like lurk, and he would post random things that he made for like the Beta Class No Life, and I would look at that and think, damn, like this is bigger than I thought. Like a lot of more people than I thought were working on this like fucking show on YouTube. It was legit. I was like, dude, I want to join in. I want to work on this thing. I want to be a part of this.
I want to join it. It's not. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this is cool. People are like working on this. I want to be a part of this. You know.
You made the intro for one episode of season 2.
I was like, Because the thing is, the only reason why I made that is because I looked at like Alex's intro and I just thought, man, I can do this, but like better. And I just did it because I just had nothing else better to do in my fucking spare time.
Oh, those are good days, dude.
It was so, dude. Those days, they were good days,
innocent.
man.
That's so innocent.
Yeah. We were so like young and fucking stupid.
Dude, no. You know why I treasure those days so much? Because I was
Why?
so much more productive, dude. Like I would like.
You were so much more like.
I would just post a video and I didn't think about it.
Same. I would spend an entire week on working on a Flashbits episode. I would just focus and be like, it's the most focused I've ever been on any project. I would just like write, voice, edit, and then just like look at it again and then add finishing touches and just like, revise certain things and completely change up things. I was like a maniac. I was working like crazy back then. I remember making like the third Flashbits episode in the space of a week while I was having high school and I was being bombarded with homework and shit. I would still manage to get that done. Nowadays, I can barely find the motivation to fucking make a few sketches because I'm just so tired. Like, it's like fucking bad. And I really miss the times where I was able to do that. I was so much more energetic back then and so much more like driven.
You know what it was? You know what happened?
Hmm?
Okay, that happened.
That's true. That's a very big thing. That's one of the big factors. It's just drugs, man. That kind of shit. It just happens.
Yeah. All right. I was gonna mention.
I wouldn't say it's the only factor, though. I would also I would also argue that just adulthood and just getting older, that's just what it's like. You just become more tired and more weathered, and it's just like.
Well, in Europe, it's like, it just seems like they have you on a fast track to adulthood a little quicker.
Yeah, that's true. They do. The second you turn 18, they throw everything. Or at least in the Netherlands, the second you turn 18, they throw everything on top of your fucking back. It's like, okay, you're 18 now, great. Now you can actually fucking be a part of society and pay for your bullshit. Do it now. And it's just like, it's all at once. Which, I don't actually have anything against that. It's a good wake-up call. It's a very good, like, oh, hello, motherfucker, welcome to life.
That sounds terrible.
It's rough, but
I'm just not really, dude. Like,
it's not undoable. It's what happens.
Okay, I'm hoping that with the band.
Yeah.
That's the main reason I want to get big. Is like two.
So you don't have to worry about being a slave.
Two things. So there's people listening to the music, and they're like, and they want to hear the music. It's just like the same reason I want subs on YouTube. Literally, just so there can be people in the live stream talking to me. That's it.
Yeah, so you can have some sort of reach.
If there were like 10 consistent viewers on my, that's not even.
That's enough. It's more.
I'm not even asking for that much. I just. And I'll just be there in my live stream like, cause somebody please join. And there's that one fucking guy from school who's always watching, and he doesn't say anything in the chat. It's like, does anyone want to say anything? Does anyone want, there's like 3 people watching. Like, you guys want to talk to me? No? And then 2 hours pass, no one says anything to me. They're watching still. Like, who?
Dude, CJ just said, guys, watch me single-handedly reunite the friend group by reviving Betacast Has No Life. Dude.
Here's the thing. It's still, it's not like it was before, but it's still there.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's
the friend group is... I mean, Jake and Alex still talk as much as they ever have, so... It's not like that we've been growing more distant. I mean, there are enough people, for me at least, there are enough people I haven't talked to it that I do miss. I haven't talked to Emmett, for example, and for fucking ever.
Emmett's doing good.
Let's do it.
Emmett's.
I mean, I know. I do see him post shit,
like,
but like,
no,
say for like, I've never really talked to Michael much, but like, I also haven't heard anything from him.
Michael, like,
dude, Michael got into weed before we even know what weed was.
Oh right,
dude.
Well, let's not talk about that.
No, of course. Well, we don't have to go into that, but like, damn, that was like.
That's a whole nother.
Is he alright though? Is he doing good? Have you heard of him?
He's okay.
Yeah. Alright. Well.
Yeah. No. I mean, what ends up happening to people when they get into that stuff is that they get like really into it, and then they're like, you know what? They have like a moment. There's just like, okay, we're gonna slow down a little.
Yeah.
That's typically what happens, or they just like keep doing it because they can.
Because they just don't reach that point.
Yeah.
They don't reach that like realization.
To each their own, I guess.
Yeah.
Change subject. All right.
Emmett though.
Emmett, dude. Emmett's doing good. He has a girlfriend.
Yeah, I saw.
And he's still fucking stupid, and he's like.
But he's like, you don't talk to him as much.
Actually, we talk pretty frequently.
Yeah. Oh, good. Great.
We have a group chat of that friend group from Oakland. So like me and him and Juo. I don't know if you don't know Trey, but I think you've spoken with Juo before.
Definitely. I remember that. I remember.
Right, so what I've been trying to say is so we had while I was there in England, and I was like walking with Jake, and we were walking around at like 7, but 7 is like fucking middle of the night, basically. Just felt like that. It felt weird. It felt like it was really late. Hello?
Can I intertwine a bit? Because CJ is like asking, like, where is this friend group? Where is everyone? Where the fuck? I feel like he has a lot of questions. It's not like we have.
Okay.
It's really not like we have this central hub where everyone talks. It's like we talk, but it's still very scattered because. Jake and Alex have their own little friend group with a bunch of people from like England that they know right from school and whatnot. So it's still very scattered. Me and Santi just talk in DMs very like infrequently. We just talk whenever we can. But that's about it really. I sometimes join in calls with Jake and Alex very infrequently. It's
spoken with them like verbally in a while.
Yeah, same here. It's very infrequent. Like we know each other, but it's not like we have a central place where we all talk because that just doesn't happen.
On the podcast, so that'd be fun.
That would be.
What was I gonna say? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're having this moment here. It's just like we're walking down a.
Gabby's in here too.
Oh, Gabby's here. Hi, Gabby.
Yeah.
So. We're just. Gabby's also probably freaking out about your beard.
Don't.
Gabby's calling.
The beard is fake. I'm just drew it with crayon.
I can barely hear you. Your audio is like jacked up. I don't know if it's just me thing, but I can barely hear you. I can hear Flipyard fine though, which is like the only thing that matters. But yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, bye. Really? Is it better? Fuck, that's bad.
Oh man,
that's awful.
That's shit, yeah.
Hold on. Let me hear this. Fuck, that's bad.
Oh man. if I would ever make anything. I mean, it might just be obvious.
No, I'm super quiet.
What?
I'm so quiet.
No, dude.
I'm so quiet.
No, I have no idea. Maybe you put it. Maybe you turn it down too little.
No.
Too much.
That's awful.
Let me know.
This
It's
is
a good thing she called. It's a good thing she called because let me know.
Let me read the comments real quick. All right.
It's good. You should do that, man.
Hold on.
Interaction
Let's do a test.
with people.
Let's do a test. It's better. Fuck. That's
Interaction
so
is
bad.
important, man.
That's so bad, dude. Isn't it funny that as soon as I started doing the Betacast, I called it Betacast, and then people came in. You guys don't give a fuck about my piano.
That's truth, man. It's fucked up. Santi, I'm just gonna let you know it's 4. It's almost 4 for me. I'm not planning to leave anytime soon, but it's almost 4. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have a frame of reference of how fucked up I'm getting right now.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna see how good the. Oh my god, is this how terrible the video quality is? The video quality is fucking awful. 480p.
Santi, what are you doing? Oh my god, it is really fucking bad. What is this?
Let me hear the. Hold on. Let me hear how it sounds.
Problem with this is bad. Actually, okay, it's not that bad. Maybe I can. It's really choppy though. God damn.
Hold on. Let me hear this.
As a joke,
I love that.
just focus and be like, it's the most focused I've ever been on it. Like crazy bombarded with homework and shit. I can't believe people are actually coming fucking into this thing right now.
Hold on. I need to hear this. I need to hear myself. Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Dude,
Cool.
I need to see if it's like so bad that it's fucking like, you know, unsalvageable. Could I still post this?
You could. I think
You know what I'm silly. Dude, I should have recorded it too.
Yes, you dumbass. What are you doing? You should have fucking made a backup. Do it now. Record it now. So then at this point in time we can have epic conversations and still salvage it somehow.
Okay.
Cause yeah.
Okay.
We can still save this. We can still save this fucking train
CJ,
wreck.
okay, hold on. CJ, I have a question, CJ. Alright? Hold on, let me get onto the camera. Okay. You never tell me when there's a problem with the audio quality, okay? You never tell me. And then I have to find it out. You never tell me. Alright? I was quiet this whole time?
You called it Betacast Live in brackets Flipyard. My name is the one magnet that's getting people to, well, I'm okay, it has 6 viewers now, so.
Dude, that's great. That's great for me. That's like
6 viewers?
Two times the peak.
Why are you watching this? What are you doing?
2 times the peak of the of viewership for this entire stream. So you're pulling in the numbers. It's because you're so you're so Gucci. You're so Gucci with your beard now. You're like I'm Flipyard.
I'm Flipyard. I'm old now. Remember me? Remember when I was chubby and I used to make. Yeah.
Okay, so let me finish my story.
Do that.
So me and Jake are walking through a village.
Right. Right, you guys actually met. I'm so jealous of that.
Yeah. We're walking through a village and he goes like, Santi, like, this is really weird. This is really weird. Right now, it's January 3rd. Me and you are walking on our way to meet Vlogger Joe. in his
told me
hometown.
You told me this. This is fucking. That is
Dude,
so surreal.
In his hometown, which by the way, it's like you go to London or like not London. We were in London. We were in fucking Britain, whatever.
Fucking somewhere in Castleford.
Somewhere, right? Like in the fucking middle of nowhere. Dude, we had to walk down a highway to reach his village, which is like close to, or I don't even know. I guess village is the best name for it because all the houses look the same, and it's like it's literally what Harry Potter looks like. Like that's, dude. I thought that was a movie thing. No, they just have like places where all the houses are the same.
That's what Jake told me. He showed me what like his neighborhood looks like. It really just does look like the fucking Despicable Me neighborhood.
Right? Yeah, and so I'm just there like, yeah, this is weird. Fucking, we're on our way to the post office, which is the only place in that whole area that we can meet with him because like there's no other landmarks. Like, isn't
There's
that
no
hysterical?
landmarks. What was the area minimum? Some fucking random field?
Literally, the only thing that's not a house is the post office. And like next to that house is like a little mini mart. And that's where everyone gets their food.
I really can't wait until the point because I know for a fact that I'm going there at one point in my life. Like that's just something I have to do before
You're
I fucking
gonna meet
die.
Vlogger Joe?
No. I don't care about that. It's more about meeting Jake. But I know for a fact that when I'm going there, I'm gonna be so disillusioned with just how everything looks. I mean, it's not gonna be that much different from here because I feel like it's very comparable.
Vlogger Joe reeked of cologne. Reeked.
You what?
I have never met somebody my entire life who wears that much cologne like Vlogger Joe, dude.
But that fits though. That fits so well. I wouldn't expect anything else from him. That is like perfect. That is perfect. I would actually want to meet him. I would actually want to see him in the flesh. I need to know who this man is.
It's super interesting. And you know what? He was very gracious with me. He really was. And he did a whole little skit with me for a video that I didn't make. Because Jake hasn't sent me the shit, dude.
The only reason?
Dude, so either like the only footage I got from that was like a pic because like basically we staged a fight between me and him, dude. Yeah.
You did that shit?
Yeah.
You did that?
Yeah. Did I not tell you this? And then it's him.
You told me. You told me you were doing something like a skit with him.
Yeah.
But
And then the only thing I have is this thing of him like standing over me victorious with like a foot on my fucking chest, and he's like, "Will you stop making videos about me now?" Yes, dude, it's amazing. It's amazing. Dude, it's so fucking funny, man.
I would pay top dollar to see that.
Oh
I would edit that for free. I would fucking put that video together. I would do that.
Jake, I know you're watching.
Jake, if you have that shit, send it my way. I will fucking. I'm gonna do that. No, I want that.
Because we also had a whole other like we had a whole little skit for like me fucking I don't know in the hotel like okay so I'm on my way to meet Vlogger Joe and it's like and we recorded like walking footage. And fucking like we did a thing where I would meet Jake in a park, and he's like, yes, you have the way to Vlogger Joe is this way. Like we did a whole thing, dude. I don't know where that footage is.
This shit sounds too good.
I know.
It sounds too good. No, Jake, if you're watching this, which you probably are not, but send me that shit right fucking now. I will fuck you. I will come to England with like the new train system that they built. From like the Netherlands to England, I will fucking come over to Castleford and I will fuck you. if you don't send me that shit right now. I swear.
You know what's crazy is that like both of us are like pixelated as hell. So I gotta come up with a better solution for this. Look, I'm gonna upload this. It's gonna be terrible. You're gonna barely be able to hear me for the first half. Like, and it's gonna be pixelated as fuck. I'm gonna figure something out. I'll figure out a better way to do this.
So, dude, CJ is seriously set on just making Betacast has no life. He's literally asking you, like, tell me.
You know
tell
what?
me. You
Tell me what I used? Wait, you want to know what I used?
No, you don't. You don't want to know that. No, let me tell you what I used. You're gonna use Sony Vegas, and then you're gonna uninstall it because it's garbage, and then you're gonna use Premiere. No, okay.
What I will say, no, the fucking animation is easier on Vegas, if I'm being honest.
Of course.
Like what's it called?
That's only.
Why am I
that's
forgetting
only because,
what it's called?
That's only because he used to make this shit in iMovie, and it's fucking stupid. Don't use. Vegas is not a good.
This is what I
software.
did. All right, you want to know, CJ? For the first season, quote unquote, fucking Betacast has no life. I would take screenshots from Google Images, and I took I would move a character, and then I'd take a screenshot, and then I'd put that in iMovie, and then I put text to speech over it.
For every movement, he would like fucking screenshot it,
But there were barely any movements.
No, but like for every single fucking time a character would like get
they
on
had
or
an
get off.
automatic Ken Burns effect on every image that you put into iMovie. So you have to go and then right click it or control click because you're on a Mac, and then be like and then make it like a still image because it will have like an automatic like Ken Burns effect if you put it in. That's what I was doing. No, listen. So if you really want to do it the way that won't make you want to cut your balls off, it's Sony Vegas. But even that is like garbage because I hate Sony Vegas with all my heart. It's like, don't do that.
It's
do the iMovie method.
No, I mean,
do the iMovie
sure.
method. Okay,
if you want to be free,
iMovie's better, right?
In every aspect.
iMovie's better now than the one I use. All right, I used the one that they put out in 2011, and even after they made the update, I'm like, nah, I'm just use the 2011 one, and then I just kept using that. Don't do that. Oh right, he has a PC.
If you really want to know,
he has a PC. Oh.
If you really want to know what I use to make the dumbass like fight scenes or intros or whatever, it's Photoshop and Sony Vegas.
And Gmod.
That's it. And Gmod, that's true. I use Gmod for the backgrounds. That's very important. Cause yeah.
Dude, oh my god.
Yeah.
CJ, if you make Betacast no life.
If this guy actually does that, if this guy can actually like conjure a scene up.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Alex made a scene for season 2. And
did he?
Yeah.
He did. It looked really good. Alex reached the point with Sony Vegas where he surpassed me in terms of like keyframing animation.
Dude, Alex would probably make fucking part of Betacast no life. I am down for this. Dude. I will literally let you guys make Betacast no life. I won't.
He got seriously really good at like Sony Vegas fucking shit.
I'm not gonna make that.
It's impressive. No, I won't either. Fuck that.
Dude, I'll make the iMovie version though. I'll move the characters around in iMovie. Dude, I think I might have a script for Betacast no life episode 2. I think so. Did it get fucked with my computer or did I do it on Google Drive? I'll look for it. If not, it's lost forever. But I can tell you what kind of the idea of what happened. I can tell you. I'll give you pointers. I'll let you make it. CJ, I'm serious, and I know you will.
If he actually manages to do this shit, you know what? Props. If he actually manages to conjure up a fucking scene for this shit, like props, man. I will hands down. I'll be like, okay,
That
man,
would
you're
make
dedicated.
me so happy. That would make me so happy, dude. I'm not doing it though.
Also, I'm not sure if this is something to discuss on the epic Betacast, but Gabby did ask what to do for the cover, which, in all honesty,
Gabby, come on.
I wouldn't worry about that. Because I mean, I still need to fucking sketch shit for the cover
Gabby,
myself.
Let's talk about that. Not on Betacast. This is already too niche of a conversation.
Dude, the people who watch this shit, the very few people even know about what you're doing in terms of music.
Actually,
I feel like they should. I feel like they should know it, that you're at least doing something else.
I'll make a podcast with the band members, and we can do that.
You really think that it's gonna? All right. Well, Sonny's in a band. He's making music. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Isn't that cool?
No.
It is. Shut up, Santi. Fucking.
I would be so happy if that Ocasno life keeps going.
It's the only thing on his mind.
That's so funny.
Sony Vegas, that's right.
That
I
is
used
so
Sony Vegas 14. That's the latest version I have right now.
Sony Vegas could be a potentially like really well. Actually, I don't know how you learn CJ, so it might be different for you. For me,
yeah,
though, it was pretty stressful getting into it.
It just is. Period. Like the learning curve for that program is pretty brutal, simply because it's just not an efficient program to work with whatsoever. Out of all the editing programs that exist out there,
I love how you're saying that, dude. Like Vegas, I love Vegas.
Vegas sucks. I hate it. It's like the most. It sucks. It's so counterintuitive with everything that it does.
You just never worked with iMovie. You never made YouTube poops in iMovie.
I didn't work with iMovie, but I fucking worked with Windows Live Movie Maker. All right, I worked with that shit, so I know hell. I've seen hell. All right, and I can tell you that in terms of all of the professional editing programs that exist, Vegas can do a lot if you're willing to subject yourself to torture, because Vegas can do things, but it does things in such an inefficient, fucking painful, annoying, and tedious way. I would actually recommend just learning Premiere instead. If you have really no experience with editing programs whatsoever, I would recommend just learning Premiere.
Cracking Premiere is hard though.
That's true. It's very difficult to get a working version of that. So if you're really too poor,
I only have Premiere because my mom already pays for the Adobe suite because she like uses Photoshop and shit.
Yeah.
I just got lucky there.
I only have Premiere because I need the entire Creative Cloud to be able to do my study at college. But yeah, if you don't have the money, Vegas is definitely the cheaper option. Just cracking that shit.
After the whole thing happened with Jake, and like after we met Vlogger Joe, and we were just there like, oh my god, we met Vlogger Joe, or like I met Vlogger Joe because he already knew him. But like, we were like, Jesus Christ, I actually met Vlogger Joe in person.
What do you do after that? What do you think after?
And then
like
he's just
that?
like, he says something, and it's been something that stuck with me the entire quarantine.
What did he say?
He said, like, Santi, it's only January 3rd of 2020. What's gonna happen in the rest of the year?
That's when you met him? That's when you met him?
Isn't that fucking crazy?
You met him in January of 2020?
Dude, January 3rd.
What?
That's when everybody was worried about World War III.
You met him in 2020?
And he's like, what's gonna happen now? This was already weird enough. What's gonna happen now? He said that, dude, I've been thinking about it.
He said that? Joe is a visionary. Joe is seeing shit, and he doesn't even know it.
Oh no,
He like
Jake said
wakes
that.
up. Jake said that.
Yeah, Jake said that. Because he was
Jake-
like,
Jake-
this is weird as fuck.
I didn't. Shit, dude. That really did happen in fucking January of 2020. What the fuck, dude?
And here's the other thing, right? I have a theory, okay?
You have a theory? It's all connected.
I think I got COVID during that trip.
You really think so?
No, but what's crazy is I got COVID in December.
What?
Check this out. Here's my theory, okay? Because there's been a whole thing about how COVID might have been around as early as November,
Okay. Yeah.
and we only started hearing about it like mid-January.
Yeah.
It was like when I came back from the trip.
Yeah.
But dude, I was fucking ill during that trip.
Yeah. I mean, how ill?
Like
Because it really depends on what
pretty.
on the symptoms. It really depends on.
I got the symptoms. I had a dry cough. I was coughing like fucking shit. No phlegm. Basically, like they were saying, the COVID eventually adapted so that you could have phlegm. But at first it was like no phlegm, dry cough. Fucking my lungs were fucking really bad. In fact, I think the main reason why my lungs are suffering so much, yeah, it might have to do with the things that I've had, but like I have friends who have also had the same awful shit that I've had.
And they're fine.
It
could have been. I mean, if you actually had, it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
Because I know that your lungs get like, yeah, they
get affected. If you get hit hard, that you're not going to recover from that easily.
I think I got COVID, man. I got COVID back then, before it was a thing.
That's the ultimate move.
And then like when I came back, Aiden got it. He's the one that brought this up to me. He's like, dude, I'm pretty sure you gave me COVID.
Before we even knew it was the fucking problem. That is fucking
crazy, right?
Jesus Christ.
Because like on airlines and shit, right? On airlines, like when you're flying in a plane.
Yeah.
Especially in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of like a mind-blowing moment where I was like, whoa.
But back then, though, COVID wasn't that much of a global thing. It was only like confined to a very small area. It's only really in January when it started spreading like a fucking wildfire.
Well, I got in like very late December.
But no, not in January even. It was really like in like, for me at least, it got into the Netherlands at around like March. Well, that's where it really like.
We went to
that's when we started hearing shit like, oh god.
Look, we went to which one did we go to first? Italy.
Because like
we went to
at
Italy
the start.
First.
I'm pretty sure at the start it was confined
we went to Italy,
like,
and then we went to London. I first got sick in Italy. And
no,
Italy,
but dude,
yeah, Italy was
okay,
pretty bad.
That's possible.
Yeah, I first got sick in Italy, and the main thing that we were theorizing at that point is that I just wasn't being careful about like I couldn't wash my hands in the airplane. So when I ate food, maybe I touched the food with dirty airplane hands. You know how airplanes are; they're fucking filthy even without COVID.
Still though, it took a long time before it really spread to like globally
Publicly.
on that scale.
Public,
that's true.
And those were the ones that were recorded.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's not, especially with Italy, it's not out of the realm.
Because here's the thing, like, you're not recording. Like, they will just say, "Oh yeah, it's a chest cold." Before COVID was an actually declared thing,
CJ had COVID.
They're not gonna be like, "Oh, I think I have COVID." Like, it's just, we were actually trying to figure out what we had, because I went to the doctor. They gave me antibiotics, which is what eventually got me good. But like, I had to take antibiotics for a while. Dude, I was doing really bad. It's even possible that I could have maybe given it to Jake or Alex if we like, it's possible. Like, it could have happened. I don't think it did.
That's wild.
I know.
Jeez.
Cause like, when you're not, I think we were being careful about like giving each other sicknesses, because cause I was just like, I don't know if we were like social distancing, but I tried to like, be like really careful about not spreading germs or whatever.
You knew you were sick.
But
No, I doubt you were distancing, because that just wasn't. You didn't think about it back then.
We didn't think about it. There was not a thing that they were telling you to do. We didn't think.
Nothing to worry about.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, I think I maybe have COVID, because COVID was not a nationally announced thing, and that's
COVID
why
wasn't
there's a whole theory about it was a thing before January. So, yeah.
It's not out of the realm, especially if you've been to Italy, because especially there, it got hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I was there for like a whole week.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
So.
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna check the chat.
You should do that more. You should do that more often. I feel like interacting with the fucking people who watch your stream is
Dude, I'm just used to not
having anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll be right back.
I had COVID back in December 2019. I felt like complete shit and I wanted to die. I couldn't breathe when I had COVID. I thought it was the end for me. But thanks to medical TV streams. He's fucking with me. Did you actually have COVID? No, you didn't. Didn't you get blood work done to see if you actually had it? I don't know what came of that. I'm gonna ask my mom, because like I don't know if that was for COVID or for something else. Okay, you're just fucking with me. Yeah, here, let me check the quality of the video real quick. I could go audio only. I could potentially go audio only, because the video quality is terrible. It's honestly very possible. I wonder what I should do to up the quality of the stream, but like it probably won't be so up to date, right? What can I do? Is there a way to like, okay, settings. This is if you're watching this podcast after, you should probably skip this, because this is boring. Dude, I don't know what to do. Ah, there he is. Julie, you look like Jesus. You look like Jesus. He doesn't hear me right now. You look like Jesus. You look like Jesus, Julian.
I do. I can't blame anyone for thinking that, because it's just kind of how it be, you know? I look like a fucking messiah, because I am one.
That's so fucking...
I am... What is?
You just look like Jesus, like literally.
Everyone has been comparing me to that since I got the beard. It's nothing new. It really is.
Hair too.
Yeah, it's just I let it grow. You want to know the reason why I'm letting my hair grow? It's really sad. I asked my dad, because my dad's bald. I asked my Dad, how long did it last? How long did it take before, you know?
Well, does the bald genes
like, he was
come from the dad or mom?
Listen. Here's the thing. Listen, he was like, okay, son. I asked him, like, how long did it last? You want to know what his answer was? Immediate answer. He laughed. He just laughed. And he said, oh, Julian. Oh, Julian. And then every male over the age of 35 from both my mom and my dad's side.
Bad. Okay.
It's fucking bald. This shit is not gonna last. I am taking, like, I'm just, you know, I gotta get the most enjoyment out of this as I can. Because the second it's gonna start to recede, I'm gonna go bald. Full on. I don't care.
So, you're just gonna just like as soon as it recedes?
I don't want to be that fucking loser that has like just no hair here and like a fucking just like no, man. I'd rather get it off entirely at that point. I'd rather let it migrate to my face.
Why don't you just do it now?
Why would I do it now?
Because
I still have a scalp to be proud of.
You shouldn't be proud of that, Julian. Frankly, I'm disgusted.
Well, you know what? Then be disgusted. I don't care. I look like a Beck Oliver. I have no idea who that is. Hold up. I'm gonna look up who that is right now. Who the fuck is Beck Oliver? Oh my god. I hate that. I know exactly who that is and I hate it because you're right. Gabby, why did you do this to me?
Let me check this screen real quick. The problem with checking the chat is that the problem with checking the chat is that it's gonna appear that way on the video. Just whatever. Julian, do you drink now? Dude, he doesn't even know that you drink. Oh my god. We'll talk about that with you at another time. Julian, what happened? Why are you on mute? Oh, did someone probably came into his room. Dude, you can't even Gabby, you can't even see his hair like fully.
She's right though.
She said your hair is beautiful.
Look at this. Wait. Yeah, dude, come on, look at this shit. This is just me. No. Where's like a...
Let me see this.
Oh, this is very bad. bad quality. But like, look at this shit.
Dude,
Dude,
Sebas called you Tom Green.
Tom Green? Who's... No!
Tom
Are you talking about
Freddy got fingered.
No!
Wait, did he send it? Oh.
That's it. How would you do... Nah, fuck you, Sebas. That's mean. Gabby's right, though. I hate it.
Nah, he's too hot. You're Jesus.
I'm just Jesus.
You're
I'm just a
Jesus.
filthy fucking... I'm just a filthy pagan. Yeah.
That was a trip, dude. You turning on the camera. It's still kind of weird. Bro. Julian, oh my god, should I post that fucking video that, oh my god, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put it in the Discord server. You don't even know what I'm talking about yet.
I don't.
Oh my god, okay.
Sebas, explain to me. How can you look like Tom Green in a good way? I don't think there's any good way to look like Tom Green.
Dude, I was just... Oh my god, dude, my last upload that wasn't like an old video or a stream highlight or a piano video was 6 months ago. I'm such a degenerate. I can't believe I've been that fucking inactive on YouTube.
Oh yeah? Alright. Let me fucking beat you in that battle.
No, I know. Shut up. I'm actually trying a little bit to keep the channel alive.
Just not even official video. My last video that's just bullshit anyway. Which was like the Betacast, which was supposed to be a promotion for your channel. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, according to YouTube.
Alright.
And my last official video was 3 years ago.
There you go.
So like,
boom.
Don't even give me that.
Boom, Julian. There you go.
No, I don't even want to watch that. I'm not going to watch that. I'm not going to watch that. That's going to... No. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that to myself.
Oh my god. You're so fucking precious. I'm so happy I made that. That's one of my best. And Alex was like, you didn't use the template, dude. Looking back, I should have used the template. Because, like, keyframing individually.
When you made that, Alex was
your little
bashing
brother?
you.
Your little brother saw it?
No. Alex was bashing you because you didn't use the template. He was like, what the fuck? He did it himself. What is this shit? It sucks. This video sucks. It's bad. He was fucking so angry. But speaking of my little brother, he does know about my channel, and he has seen my videos.
You said that in such a serious way. Like, he does know.
Yeah.
He does know about the channel.
You brought it up.
Oh my god. Does he know about that video though? I feel like he told me a story.
No, I don't. Actually, he might have seen it, but I don't think he remembers that it exists.
Dude, why did I not test the audio at the beginning of the stream? Or at the beginning
You're
of the
a fucking
podcast?
dumbass.
I tested the shit out of the audio for the piano stream I just did. that no one watched, and now because Flipyard's here, they're watching, dude. Let's check the election. Let's see what's going on in the election.
Speaking of, you know. I remember you,
Literally nothing is
asking. I remember you asking me, to play Swen co-op with you.
Nah, we can't do a podcast and play Half-Life.
No, I know.
We'll just do it another time.
Of course we can.
Dude, but about Half-Life.
So, about Half-Life.
I was just talking with my friend. Not just my friend, fucking Aiden, right? He was like, so yeah, I heard that they made like a VR Half-Life. And it's just so funny, dude. Like, or no, we were talking about Half-Life 3. And I was like, oh, well, they made Alex. And he said, well, does that count? I'm like, doesn't matter.
At this point. Like, really?
Well, I don't know what the cliffhanger is at the end of Half-Life 2, so that, honestly, I know that there's a cliffhanger and that people are just expecting a third game.
It's the sole purpose. Like, it's the sole reason for why the fucking Half-Life 3 meme is even a meme. It's like because people are just so eager for the story to be finished, but it's never going to be finished, probably. Well, I mean, you don't know, but
they did make.
I mean,
Alex.
they did make Alex, but it's a prequel, so like, who the fuck knows at this point? Like,
they made Alex, and that was like, dude, the fact that they even made another Half-Life thing.
That's true, but the thing is, though, people were theorizing that the next big Half-Life thing, because every single like Half-Life title has been innovative in some way.
We were just talking about that, yeah.
So people were theorizing that like if there were ever to be a Half-Life 3, it would be VR. That would be the next thing that would, push the genre forward. But we didn't get Half-Life 3. We got Half-Life the prequel, which granted is still fucking like it's in
between 2
really
and 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not progressing the story forward, so it still shows that the writers behind, Half-Life aren't that eager to continue the story as much as they are to just continue the franchise, right? So who knows if the
No, I think it's because I think this is what's happening. Like, the whole Half-Life 3, yeah, so like Half-Life's next title was going to be an innovation. This case it was VR. I think hold on, with Half-Life 2, what was it specifically? I feel like Half-Life 2 was a fucking really
physics engine.
It was the physics, yeah.
It was the physics engine and the AI. Just the fluidity of how some at the time especially, it was the fluidity of how, for example, NPCs worked as well was unseen at the time, and how they used physics they incorporated physics into puzzle solving and shit, which was very impressive.
So were they just waiting? Were they just waiting for like, for the ability to be able to do something crazy?
Yeah, I think so.
And
they did
VR.
Yeah.
So Half-Life 3.
Like people predicted it that it would happen because they
already
knew.
Half-Life 3 won't be a VR game. I think they're going to make a PC game, but there's gonna be something.
There needs to be. Like Half-Life can't be not something game-changing without it being inherently disappointing. There's such a huge standard for that franchise, especially with Alex now being released, that they can't just, You know, there won't be another Half-Life game in a very long time, I don't think. In a very, very, very long time, if they're ever planning to make a new one, because there's no way they won't be able to make a new one without it being super disappointing. Like, they need to really reach something new. If, you know, it's because Alex is like one of the most polished, prettiest looking VR games I have ever seen at this point.
I've heard so many people say it's like the best one out right now.
Yeah, like it's literally one of the most like established VR games out there, and it's just how are they gonna top that right now in this generation? You know, if they already went with that and it's not even a continuation
Like
of the
current
story.
games like that other people are doing are just so fucking crazy, dude. Ratchet
Right.
and Clank's blowing my mind.
Especially with this newer hardwares,
Yeah.
right? How are they going to top that kind of thing? It's just we're progressing so quickly that you know. I don't know.
It's an interesting question. But I think so recently, right? Since I've been playing Half-Life, and I also played fucking Super Metroid again.
Yeah.
The first time I played Super Metroid, I told you about it as I was playing. It was like I don't know what's going on, and I don't understand what the game is asking me to do.
Mm-hmm.
And like I kind of went into Super Metroid thinking it would be like a platformer, an action platformer, I thought. And it's just not like that. It's not like that at all. It requires an understanding of the map that you like don't need as much in other games.
Yeah.
Something I could compare it to is like Zelda, maybe.
Like you need a real sense of like orientation to progress.
Yeah, that's actually, yeah, you have to remember the key actually is playing it all in like not one sitting, even though you can. But like over like a span of 3 days.
To gradually like figure out what the fuck you're supposed to do.
And
you know,
what's great about it
like
is that you keep getting these powers. So when you get a power, it basically is like that's the direction telling you go back to where you were stuck before.
Yeah.
And use the power there. So that's that's the game telling you, which if it's your first time, like when I got to these places where you're supposed to use a power, it was like dead end. Okay, dead end.
Yeah. What the fuck do I do now?
What do I do? I didn't understand that you had to get a power. I didn't understand what the game was trying to do. On a second playthrough, the reason I didn't have to look at a guide is not even because I remembered it. It's just because I'm terrible at remembered things. But it's because I understood the mechanics, like how it works.
Yeah.
And then I realized, okay, this game is amazing. If anything,
it's only when you push through and play it further when you appreciate the entire thing. Psychonauts does this too a lot. Actually, now that I think about it, where a lot of levels have these certain areas where you just, and these certain like little bits where you really can't do anything at all unless you unlock a certain item or unlock a certain power up that allows you to explore these levels more. And this
so you go back.
Sits first. Yeah, this is since the first level of the game, and you can like go back to those levels and explore more and get more collectibles or get more items and shit. So like, that's very cool how it inspired newer games to take on that sort of format.
Dude, if that's how Psychonauts is, it's very Metroid inspired. Super Metroid was definitely the first of its kind.
Well, no, it's not. It's not that Metroid inspired.
Okay, well then it might be Zelda inspired too. Zelda does that a lot.
More than that, I think it's a lot more Zelda inspired than it is Metroid inspired. You would dig that game a lot.
They have similar, They have similar like Zelda and Metroid. They have similar design philosophies in several areas. It's just the way they execute it is different.
You should really play Psychonauts. I could not recommend that game enough. It's like it is beautiful. For like its time especially, it's one of the more stylized like PS2 games that came out. And it's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I have it on Steam, so like I'm planning on playing.
You should totally try it out, man. I really, you would totally dig it.
I also have been playing Final Fantasy VII.
Oh. Sam is
Let me see this.
Pressing on the question if I pipe or not. I used to pipe, and then my pipe fucking broke, and now I don't have a pipe anymore because I fucking broke it.
Wait, was that your bong? Dude, it's so funny that you just had a fucking bong. Cause like.
I do have a bong.
Oh, you still have it?
I still have it, and it works, and I use it. Well, I have used it. I try not to use it anymore because.
So yeah, I've been playing Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, so the fucking Final Fantasy is epic, dude.
I've been playing Final Fantasy VII. And.
Dude, tell me more about Final Fantasy.
Bro, okay.
I'm like the Keanu Reeves of the Netherlands. Don't call me that.
Who said that, Sebas?
Sam said that.
Oh, that sounded like a Sebas thing to say.
Don't say that. Don't say that, please.
Keanu Reeves, wholesome.
Keanu, epic wholesome chungus, dude. Dude, Keanu Reeves, epic wholesome man.
Cutie pie. Red and gold. I got red and gold.
How did I get my red and gold for me?
Who even buys that stuff? That's my question, dude. When I found out that the awards are bought, I'm like,
Sonny, boy, I've already sent you this. Actually, you already saw this, but
dude, I got an award one time, and it's like, wow, someone spent money to tell me that. Like what? Like, what's this money for?
Dude, Santi, the fucking 2020 timeline Minecraft thing I sent you actually has Reddit Gold Awards. If you look at it, if you look at the screenshot,
I remember.
People paid money to award that. They paid real money.
And you know what's crazy? It's like what is it? What does that mean?
Nothing. It's an icon you get.
Dude, you might as well just type in, I give you an award in the comments.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how much it means.
It's so fucking dumb. Reddit is so dumb. And the people who use it are like even worse.
Well, you can't generalize a social media platform. You just can't.
No.
You just can't generalize. Dude, that's literally millions of people you're talking about.
No. You can't generalize it, but more often than not, when I go to Reddit for whatever fucking reason, I can only find just stupid shit. Like just really stupid shit.
What subreddit?
Dude, no, it's like this general mentality of like Reddit users or something. I remember going to like when I was fucking around in Fruity Loops just to like figure out how the program worked. I was looking up like questions and shit just so I could understand how the program worked, right? You want to know like what the Fruity Loops subreddit did on their official subreddit. You know, like the upvote and downvote buttons, right? You know how like you can change the icons of the upvote and downvote. Yeah. You want to know what the upvote buttons were and the downvote buttons, like icons, were?
Yeah.
The upvote buttons was the icon of Fruity Loops. The downvote button was the icon of Ableton Live. That perfectly summarizes the majority of just Reddit users and their mentality towards certain things. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? You're really gonna be like that? You're gonna be like a baby about this kind of thing? This sucks. This sucks ass. Because it's not what I use. It sucks. Fuck off, dude. Like,
dude, there's some really funny people on Reddit. Like, okay, one day I'm just like, hey, what if I put in like my Mario Party cartridge in the Smash case and then post it and see what happens. Just like post it with no caption, just like, and they're like, what the fuck is the point of this? Dude, why do you trick people on? Why are you trying to trick people into thinking that Nintendo messed up, and they just like, dude, like they made a whole narrative of it. They made a whole thing. There's like what's the point?
That's what they do. They read so much into it, and they're just like that's the problem I have with the majority of the people on Reddit.
Is that a Reddit thing, or is that a Smash community and Nintendo thing?
No. I think I'm convinced it's a Reddit thing because I just see that on those Reddits. Go to like the video game subreddit.
Oh.
And you will see enough of that.
Well,
dude.
there's this. Oh my god, what's the Reddit? What's the subreddit that I go to?
It's not unique to just those subreddits. It's like it's a global thing on like every popular subreddit. That there's always going to be this like group of just armchair critic assholes that just fucking judge everything, and it's just like, oh, you like this, fuck you, here's why you're wrong, and here's my 50 paragraph like comment on why you're wrong.
Bro, I remember posting my incel video to the Monkey Jones subreddit because I thought, dude, because like that's what they talk about there. And they're like, dude, there were people on there who I think are incels, and so they were getting like, dude, the fucking terrible comments I received, like, I forget exactly what it was. It was like actual insults to me.
Yeah, but Reddit, the thing with Reddit is like a lot of people
As a
on
person,
there,
dude, they're like, I hate you.
They're so, for some reason, a lot of Redditors are accustomed to taking things at just face value and nothing more than that. So they won't look into it. They will just see it and be like, you know, and it's just like fucking stupid. It's just childish. It's like, dude, relax. It's a fucking joke.
Welcome to America, bro.
Well, see, I'm just not used to that kind of fucking behavior. I'm used to people being able to take a joke or two, but like whenever I see people overreact like that, I'm like, come on, dude, grow up. Like, please.
Yeah, you're not used to it. You also don't spend enough time on Twitter. Twitter's just like that.
Dude, I don't want to. I really don't want to. It's just gonna make me angry.
You should. I'm an addict.
I see some shit on Twitter where I'm like, okay. Sometimes I see a post on Twitter where I'm like, okay, that's enough. Like, that's enough internet for one day. I'm just shutting it off. I'm turning my phone off. I'm not gonna do this anymore.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to generalize. Like, you can't generalize so many people.
So, no, of course not.
So, like,
there are Reddits.
I think those are mainly the people who are either always on one subreddit, which is, like...
Not healthy.
Just,
like, unhealthy on its own. Like, dude.
On so many levels. like just being on Reddit is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Just being on one subreddit, dude. Like, what does your life even become at that point? If you're like the moderator of a subreddit.
Oh no! It's every day you're just going on the same subreddit of the same subject,
And then you're like,
you're just looking, you're just fucking like scorching to see if anything is out of place, and you're just like the second you see something that's like slightly wrong, like I got you, motherfucker. And it's like, oh god, it's just unhappy people. Reddit is like full of unhappy people.
oh right, yeah, that's how it feels.
That just project, and it's just like, oh god damn it.
There is some funny shit on there sometimes if you look in the right places.
I won't deny that. Reddit has some niches that I do find interesting, but it doesn't take long for those niches
the
become
good.
too big, and then,
What is it?
it's just,
Is it bad
gets
idea
out of hand.
but executed amazingly, or like I think it's the other way around. It's like
it's the opposite. Yeah, it's like a
but
good
executed
idea.
terribly.
It's a good idea on paper.
No, I'm talking.
But
That's a subreddit. Like, good idea but executed terribly. And it's just a bunch of images of people like fucking shit up.
Yeah.
Like this guy who got like the fucking like remember Hunger Games where that guy had like a twirly beard and shit? Do you remember this? Like, dude, this is some guy who got like a lightning design on their beard to connect it from their sideburns to their mustache.
What?
Dude,
that's real?
Sometimes you find shit like that on Reddit. It's great.
Reddit is like...
Twitter's definitely worse, I would say.
Yes, but that's only because of like, the people who use it. But that's with every fucking platform.
4chan's better.
Yeah, dude, 4chan's superior. Only go to
4chan
4chan.
Only spend your time on 4chan B all the time.
only go to 8chan, dude. That's the only place I ever go to.
Only Pornhub.
What's the difference?
Bro, imagine like just imagine being on Pornhub after you're like done. Imagine
that's what we call regret.
Like continuing to look at videos.
That's what we call just self-worth. The loss of self-worth is just that. Why would you ever do that to yourself? Why would you ever go through like the pain?
Bro, like after like the post-nut clarity, it's just like, okay, turn it off, fucking leave as soon as possible, leave. You look at the video you're watching and you're just like, ugh.
I really did that. What's wrong with me? And you never think about it again. You like block it off. You don't even think about it, dude. Like, why would you want to think about it? That's just, you'll only feel worse. You'll only feel worse. But that's Reddit. It's just the constant, like Reddit is just the constant like feeding of that.
Oh my god.
It's so fucking bad.
It's such a funny feeling, dude. Just like looking at it and be like, ugh.
It's like it sucks in the moment, but it's so funny in hindsight because you're like, what? It's so like a conflicted feeling of.
And
like,
it's just like immediately after.
Immediately, right? It's like the instant regret of like, dude, what's wrong with me? This shouldn't even be open right now. Just delete your history and to do everything. You have to just never have that traced back to you, and you just fucking don't think about it.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
It's a conundrum.
Dude, who are those people who like pay?
I don't
know. Who are
know.
the people who pay for like browsers, dude?
People with a lot of money. A lot of like money that they don't know what to do with.
I know there's like a lot of them that are just like, at a certain point they're just like, dude, it's just $1. We get $1. There.
$1? You know, it's like, I mean,
They're just like, here, you just spend $1 and we'll give you all the porn, whatever. That's just how a lot of them are. And it's just like, because they realize, like, people, there's such little reason to pay anymore.
yeah.
Do you, like, because usually they're offering, like 30-minute videos. And it's like, dude, come on. Come on. Bro, and like, you know what's the funniest thing about those websites is that it doesn't matter what it is. If something gets popular, anything. If anything gets popular, it will become trending on Pornhub. Literally anything. Among Us recently Among Us has been, dude, I'm like anything. Anything. You go on there right now, it's probably like election 2020.
But why? Like, who's the demographic?
Who's jacking off to Among Us porn? That's a good one. That's a good question.
Who's the demographic? Who's like lurking for the most trending porn? Like, what the fuck? That's not what you're looking for.
That's always the trending search, whatever. Dude, like, it's just so, it's great. It's great. I love it.
CJ just commented, Alex has admitted to paying for brassers. Knowing CJ, that statement doesn't carry a lot of value, but it's a very funny mental image. But we can't allow you to spew this type of slander about our friends, CJ. This is why you don't.
CJ takes advantage of my gullibleness too often.
Yeah, but you are also just too gullible. It's like kind of hard to not to fuck with you sometimes. Like, oh, I can't blame Alex for just pulling that shit for CJ because it's just it's too funny. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm considering? I think maybe I'll just have this be an audio only, because the video's so terrible.
It's not that bad, is it? Let me go live. Let me check it. It's not that. It could be worse.
It could be worse.
You can at least make out what our faces look like.
Alright, I'll upload it like this then. I don't know how I'm gonna like edit it out without putting. Is there a feature for that on YouTube now, where you could just like put a clip?
Well, YouTube does have like an in-site editor.
I'll do that.
Where you can edit. Yeah, you can.
If not, like whatever, I'll have to render it. Whatever.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh man, you know what? I'll probably just use Movie Maker. That's all I need. Dude, after rendering though, it's gonna look like mega shit. Like
mega shit.
Dude, cause like after rendering, shit looks awful. But then after like it's a live stream footage, which is already 480p. And then the rendering, which is gonna make it worse. You're not gonna be able to make out anything. It's probably gonna look like you just ate like actual shit. Oh man. Let's check on the election. Literally nothing has changed. Oh my god. Why has nothing changed? Oh yeah, let me look at the chat too. please get in on Terraria. It's actually fun, especially T-Mod Loader.
Santi. You want to know how late it is for me now? You really want to know?
It's almost 5.
Yep. This is the latest I've ever stayed up.
In your life?
Well, no. Well, no. But, like, in a call. Just like, at my own house. Definitely, yeah. Granted, I'm not sober, but still, I've never stayed up
Do what you
until
want.
this late.
Do what you want. If you want to leave right now, go ahead.
No, I'll finish this and then I'll see. I'll fucking.
We can finish whenever, so it's whatever. Like, if you're tired, just say you're tired.
I'm not even tired though. I just know that I shouldn't be awake right now. But I'll finish the beer and I'll see where I'll go.
Dude, I've when I played Terraria on the stream, it was kind of fun. It was just too many of those people who joined were like, dude, one of them joined with like the final armor.
That's the shitty part. You will always have those people who have unlocked everything, and it's like, okay, what's the point anymore?
Someone
They'll
joined
just
with the
kill
final
everything.
armor, and then they started like role playing, like I am God. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. I am God. How'd you know? Dude, what if one day you were just taking a walk in like a forest, you see the heavenly lights shine upon you, and that is the first thing you hear, erupting from the sky, and then shortly after you'd hear,
and then I see
"Oh,
you,
Shanti, I'm God."
and then I see you.
You see me. You see my face in the clouds.
I am God.
I am God.
No, when I die, I'm just gonna hear, "We are all players in the game of life, life, life."
What doth life,
We are
life,
Oh my god. Yesterday my stream was called Xavier for President.
He should be president. I think he could really enlighten.
I really do. I think if Xavier was president, shit would be okay.
It would fix a lot of things.
It would be okay.
Yeah.
I think everything would be okay.
We would all wonder what doth life.
And then people
And we would
call
just
Joe
be-
Biden a baby killer. Xavier Renegade is a baby killer. Don't get it twisted.
He's the only baby killer that matters.
He's a big bro. He ate 6 babies in one go.
He ate six babies.
He ate 6 babies in one go, man. He's a pro at this shit, dude. It's such a good fucking episode. Do you not remember that?
I've only seen the first season of Xavier.
That is the first season.
Is it in the first season?
It's the 4th episode where he goes to a playground. Oh my god! And what is he? I think it's just like, oh, who left these babies here? Oh, I should go take care of them. I think and then he just like takes them to a sewer, and then leaves them there. And then like this lady's like, my babies, and then she goes to she goes to Xavier, and the sewer's like my babies, and he's like, I will help you find the baby kidnapper. And so the whole episode is him. The whole episode is him trying to catch himself, and it's like actually him trying to catch himself. The baby killer, and there's a point in the monologue where he's like, "You'll feel my breath on your neck," and then it's literally like he feels breath on his neck.
Dude,
That show is
it was such a long time ago since I've watched the first season, and mind you, I was off my shit.
mm-hmm.
I was off my fucking marbles when I watched that. So like I barely remember anything, but I have to rewatch that.
That's such a good one.
Cause I have to like watch them, cause does it get better as it goes on?
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, the fact that you haven't seen season 2,
I have to keep watching that.
Season 2, better is not the word I would use. Even though it is better, but it's like it's one of the most overwhelming things you will ever see in your life.
Yeah, I definitely got that from watching the entire first season.
Oh my god, I've only seen the the series finale twice. No, once. I've only seen it once. I don't remember anything. I was also off my shit, so it would be good to revisit that one because I know that one is like unlike anything I've ever seen.
The fact that a show as crude as Save Your Renegade Angel exists, and that it gets aired on like official American television.
I think the world needs season 3.
That makes me so happy.
The world needs season 3 of Xavier Renegade. It was actually, dude, it was so ahead of its time. It really was. It was so incredibly ahead of its time, dude. It actually like completely predicted meme culture nowadays.
It did.
Yeah. This was the time when like, this was a time when there was like epic Doge memes and shit. I don't even think that was like. That wasn't even. I think it was before it. You don't know when Xavier, dude. It was like 2008, 2007. Yeah. It's crazy ahead of its time. Like. Yeah. It successfully predicted like meme culture of like 2019. That's how it is. It's just fucking crazy, and it laid the groundwork for several Adult Swim shows to go in that direction. Like before, I'm trying to think. Was there one like that? There was Wonder Chosen, which was made by the same guys. I don't know if it was before or after. Wonder Chosen is like, I would actually I would say that it definitely ended up inspiring Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared later, but this is more of a dark comedy.
Yeah.
And Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is like actually trying to be creepy.
CJ, what the fuck is that, man? I really hope we go to war with the Netherlands soon. I don't. Okay? I really don't. I'm gonna be real with you. If America would just be like, hey, let's just kill the Netherlands.
The Netherlands, dude.
What the fuck would we do? We'd be like, bow down to our new gods, I suppose. Like, here's a new religion for you right there. Like, we wouldn't fucking... With our vice president, we wouldn't even fucking try to resist that shit. We would be like, alright, man, do whatever the fuck you want to do with us. We're your bitch now forever, dude. We wouldn't even fucking try it. Nah. That's
actually so funny.
I mean, it wouldn't happen, but if it would, yeah, I would, yeah. That's just like, bro, I'm sorry, man. We're not even gonna try that shit. We're not attempting that. We already tried with World War II, and it didn't work out that well, so we're just gonna surrender right away.
Oh, God.
CJ asks, when will we get more interactive streams? What do you mean with interactive CJ? Are you talking about reading out the comments and answering questions?
I always do that. I always try. Okay? I'm always like interacting with you. Maybe it's harder for me right now because I'm doing a podcast. I appreciate Julian for reading the comments because
I have it open, so I'm like, why not?
yeah, I can't have the chat open like I usually do. Plus, as you can see, my other monitor is over there on the table. The standing desk became permanently standing from some fucking reason. I can't bring it back down, and I don't want to stand. So I'm recording it from my bed. Oh, there's my filthy floor, too. There's that. You know what, man? Like, in my eyes, the future is bright, and it's also doomed at the same time.
You think? I think for America, it's going to be a very hard downward spiral from now on. No
Depends
matter
who
who
wins.
wins. I don't think it matters.
No.
Well, I mean,
It matters.
there might be, of course, a difference, but I really don't think the difference will be that.
Society-wise, yeah. Societally, either way, it's pretty bad because, so, if Trump wins, it's going to be an outrage of people that are frankly more reasonable. And I'm not necessarily saying in terms of intelligence, because that would be wrong for me to say, right, that Trump supporters are stupid. That would be wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that they're not as reasonable with statistically with the way that they use their weapons. If you just look at like the difference between Antifa, which is not even an organization, it's like Trump says, it's a movement, just like totally fucking different. As opposed to Antifa is, by the way, anti-fascist. That's what it means. And Trump says it's a terrorist organization.
Well, you know,
he says
Trump says a lot of shit.
No.
Without really
Trump is actively going against an organization called anti-fascist.
Yeah.
Think about it just for a moment.
It's very clear.
He's anti-fascism.
Yeah. Like it is clear.
Yeah. So there's
Either
that.
way,
But if you compare that, like the Black Lives Matter protest, if you compare that to Proud Boys, which I believe is an organization. Actually, if Antifa is an organization, tell me in the comments if you would like. Tell me. I don't know if that's true or not. I've heard that it's not an organization, but fucking maybe that's wrong. Who knows, right? In these days. Whatever.
Hey, speaking of politics,
if you look
let's
at
stop.
Huh?
No, it's just... I'm just looking at the comments right now. CJ was more referring to the interactive video game sessions rather than the...
Oh, okay, I'll get to that. I'll get to that in a moment. I'll just finish my...
Yeah.
If you compare them, dude, like Proud Boys, which are like people who, you know, long for the good old days, and they go and they're like on a duty to go and stop the protesters, the peaceful protesters. So they go with their guns to go stop the peaceful protesters because it's their duty.
Yeah.
And then people say that they were wrecking the town. Like, dude, those people, for the most part, were not associated with Black Lives Matter, the people who were like wrecking, family businesses and shit. That for me is unforgivable. I don't even care what cause you're fighting for. But why wreck a family shop? Like for what? What are you gonna do that for? Wrecking Target, dude? They're fine. They're fine. They broke the CNN window. Like, oh, poor CNN. Like what? Dude, come on. I think CNN might deserve a little fucking like window break. People are pissed off for a very rightful reason. If there was a Black Lives Matter supporter, which there probably were some, who went ahead and destroyed a local business for the sake of rioting, unforgivable. I don't fucking care. You deserve jail. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, local businesses don't deserve that shit.
No.
They just don't. I can understand if you're wrecking a corporation though, because it's, dude, fucking a man got choked.
Dude, fucking eat the rich, dude. Fuck off. Like, who needs that?
So yeah, I mean that was a whole issue, dude. That was such a crazy time in July, or was it June or July?
I will say. It's 5 a.m. right now.
Okay. You're gonna head off?
Yeah, I'm signing off because I need to sleep. This is ridiculous. This is fucking stupid.
All right. Well,
for me.
Do you wanna like say your last words before no one ever sees you again?
My friend of the Netherlands, a friend that I know that also lives here, has just DM'd me because he has like work at a very early time of the day. He just DM'd me asking me, "What the fuck are you doing up so early?" And I asked him, "Buddy, I didn't even fucking sleep." What does he say right now? It's 5 a.m. All right. Why aren't you sleeping? Ask that to Santi.
Who is it? The one in the server?
He is in the server, yeah. But I don't think you've ever spoken to.
I'm good. Yeah.
I don't think you've never spoken to him, but he is in the server, and he also joins voice calls every time.
I did not force you to do this.
That's true. It's my own choice. That's true. It's my own choice.
It was a lot of fun.
I'm a dumbass. It was a good time.
And it will be immortalized. It's not like when I stay up until 5 a.m. and it's just like, "Ah!" and just nothing comes from it. And then the next day I'm like, "Ah!" Just fucking can't do anything. Alright. Well, Ed, to answer you, CJ, I could try Terraria again sometime soon. I would probably get viewers.
If you wouldn't do it with people who claim to be God, I think it would be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
you could do it together.
I'll just say don't come in with if I say don't come in with overpowered shit, then they're just gonna do it. So I'm not gonna say.
You're really sure about that?
I asked them, like, personally, if I put that in like the description, they're just gonna do it.
This friend of mine, by the way, is having an internship over 50 minutes. Imagine waking up at 5 a.m. to go do your internship. That's brutal.
Alright, well, Betacast episode 3? Are you calling it 3?
Yes. This is the official 3rd episode of the Betacast. With, Yeah. All right. Have a good time. Oh my god, I can actually feel my fucking energy just plummeting at like.
I know how that is. I know how that is.
Oh my fucking god, I should not have done this. I'm gonna regret this so much tomorrow.
Bro, just sleep in. You don't have school? Sleep in.
Of course, I will. But
Dude,
god,
what you should do? Do you have like anything to like help you sleep?
aside from alcohol, not really. I mean, I guess music.
Bro, fucking smoke a ball, bro. Just like, dude, I don't know.
Smoke an entire gram, bro. No, I don't have that. I'll be fine.
Bro, just put on Betacast episode 1 to put you to sleep.
I'll do that. I'll make sure to do that.
Dude, the Mr. Cream fucking with Moist Craft. Oh my god.
Moist Craft.
With Moist Craft.
Moist Craft. Remember the art I used to make for you for that podcast? That was so fucking bad. Alright, well, I have to go now because I'm actually really feeling that fucking my body's rejecting the fact that I'm alive right now.
Good, go to sleep then.
I will. It was a good time. We should do this more often and maybe a little earlier.
No.
And maybe a little more planned out.
Oh yeah, with like better quality. Yeah.
That too. Yeah.
But it's honestly better spontaneous like this. I like it all spontaneous. Remember how we would plan it out too much and it would just.
No, of course, but it's more the preparation part of it, and also maybe the timing.
Whatever, man. Whatever. It was a great episode. I'm gonna be honest. It was a good one.
Yeah.
I'd probably listen to this shit if I wasn't me. Okay.
Alright, well, I'll be talking to you, man. Subscribe to my channel. Don't do that.
Subscribe to
Do that in 2021.
Oh.
Maybe you'll find something.
Oh.
Maybe. Alright. Before I fucking make any promises I regret. Goodbye, people.
Forever.
Have a good time.
Forever.
Goodbye forever. I'm going to die after this. I'm never waking up. Alright. Goodbye.
And that concludes Betacast episode 1. I hope that it was good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually do want to do these live in the future because I feel like it will be the best solution. The audio was bad in the beginning, now I know. One day I might hyper focus and like get the I might just get my Christian video out. I know I'm working on I'm not working on a video. I worked on a video months ago and nothing came of it. So not nothing came of it. It's still there. I just need to finish. There's parts that I haven't recorded. It's like a whole video essay documentary thing that, the type of shit I used to do. Could have uploaded it months ago if I was a competent YouTuber, but Oh, server link to the alt-right mate fanboy. Dude, nobody uses that shit. It's literally like completely dead. Do you even want that? Dude, the last message was 2019. Are you sure you want this? You don't want this. You don't want this, trust me. No one's in here. Oh my god, fine. I'll send it to you. There you go. All right. Goodbye, people. This was great. I'm glad I finally got around to it, like I should have done a while ago. So, I'm gonna try to see if I can like clip this, and then make it like a thing. All right. See you guys.